Yeah, I do the same thing, or I've done the same thing in the past. I think what I used to do, Gabor, is I used to, when a friendship or a relationship would end, everything inside me said, and that's what I thought was going to happen. It was only a matter of time before you sold me out, just like everybody sold me out. And sometimes I could consciously catch myself thinking it, and sometimes it's just subconscious. But it was almost like, and this could have been years long of a male-male friendship, and then that one
Yeah,
thing they do, and for me,
yeah,
it's almost like, in a weird way, some relief because I was waiting for the evidence that
exactly.
I couldn't trust anybody again. And yep,
Yeah,
you showed it to me, and now I can go back to being alone where no one's going to be able to hurt me again. And, and
yeah, yeah.
it's
There's kind of a comfort in our miserable baseline, isn't there? Because I had exactly the same thing, Brian, of, oh yeah, I know this. This is so familiar. At least I don't have to keep struggling to make it different. This is just the way it is, you
right,
know?
right. At least I
You
didn't have to
understand?
wait for it to happen because I knew it was going to happen because it always happens because no one can
Yeah,
ever be trusted. And then now I don't have to wait another day for it to happen. And then at the same time, me looking at myself, realizing how ridiculous that statement was and that feeling was, you know.
yeah. Well, so same with me. So as I do show a number of times in this book, I can understand something intellectually, but at the same time, the emotional dynamics remain as immature, you know, and it takes a while for the two to catch up with one another, you know.
Right, right. You mentioned your mother gave you to a Christian woman. You said that word a couple times, which is an interesting thing to say because it wasn't another Jewish woman. It was a Christian woman. What?
A Jewish woman couldn't have left that area.
Right. Wow. Uh, Man, that's a lot of human love happening right there.
Let me tell you another story that happened a few weeks after that. My uncle, with whose family I was staying, and I was very sick, little 1 year old, coughing and dysentery and so on. They thought I had tuberculosis. And so my uncle took it upon himself to find a pediatrician to come and see me. This is a non-Jewish, a Christian pediatrician uh, who comes to see this Jewish infant in the Jewish district, you know. And she examines me and finds I don't have tuberculosis, I have bronchitis. She gives me some medication. And as she's leaving, and I'm lying there crying on the table, this is from a diary by my older cousin, a memoir that she wrote in Hungarian, which I only read 4 or 5 years ago for the first time. This pediatrician, this Christian pediatrician, pats me on the head, and says, "Don't worry, my little son. You'll pay them back later." Meaning the kindness and the love that I was getting, you know. And I kind of got, you know, maybe that's what I'm doing in this world, Brian. Is in part I'm paying it back, the love, you know.
Isn't that what we're all doing ultimately?
Yeah, yeah. Ultimately, yes.
Yeah,
And as somebody once said, no matter what the behavior, and no matter how even hostile the behavior, people are either giving love or they're asking for it. Not that we know that, but when you come down to it, it's so true.
yeah, I've heard that expression that every action is it's something or a cry for help. It's something or a cry for help, right? So we're giving love or we're desperately asking for it. Is that what
That's
it?
right.
That's what you're saying.
Exactly.
And if you
Yeah.
can, I guess if you can look at all actions like that, it's a great way for us to come together.
Yeah, if we can.
If we
And
can.
to be able to look at it that way, you have to clear away your own, all those barriers that trauma imposes on us.
Hey, it's Brian Rose, founder of the DeFi Academy. I've told you my 4-week crypto bootcamp is amazing, but don't take my word for it. This is what my students are saying.
The DeFi Academy was an amazing experience for me. It took me totally out of my comfort zone.
In this course, I was challenged, I was held accountable, and pushed to do things that honestly weren't always easy.
It's been phenomenal, and I can't believe we're already up on our 4 weeks. It has flown by.
Going through this DeFi accelerator, by far was one of the best courses I've taken.
You do this course, you really get into the nitty-gritty of the activities that will make you comfortable with decentralized finance.
Thank you so much to Brian and everyone at London Real and the DeFi Academy for even putting together an amazing course like this.
Anybody else that wants to do it, please sign up. It is well worth the money.